Happy day, everyone. Mrs. Greenslit here. We're going to do some more math. Today it's multiply by 4. You'll need pages 383 to 388 out of your book, and of course a pencil. And we'll get started soon. It's nice to see all of you. Here we are on example 1, Math in My World. A box is packed with 4 rows of oranges. Each row has 9 oranges. How many oranges are in the box? Find 4 times 9. Now let's remember that decompose means to break the number apart. And a known fact is a fact that you have already memorized. So we're going to take 4 times 9 and we're going to decompose it into 2 times 9. And if you look right here, you can put 18 because 2 times 9 is 18. And here's your first array of 2 times 9. Here we're going to write 2 times 9 equals 18. Here's your second array. 18 plus 18 equals 36. The array shows that 2 times 9 plus 2 times 9 equals 4 times 9. So 4 times 9 equals 36. There are 36 oranges in the box. Example 2, Math in My World. There are 3 bunches of bananas. Each bunch has 4 bananas. How many bananas are there altogether? Write a multiplication sentence with a symbol for the unknown. Then solve. So the number of groups that we have is 3 because we have 1, 2, 3 groups of bananas, bunches of bananas. In each bunch there are 4 bananas. 3 cannot be decomposed into 2 equal addends. 3 times 4 equals unknown. Solve by decomposing the factor 4 into 2 equal addends of 2. Use the known fact 3 times 2 plus 3 times 2 to find the unknown. So 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 3 times 2 equals unknown. 6 plus 6 equals 12. So 3 times 4 equals 12. The unknown is 12. There are 12 bananas altogether. Now we're on guided practice. Double a known fact to find 6 times 4. Label the array and complete the number sentences. Here you have, we're going to decompose 6. So here you have 3 rows of 4. So you write 3 times 4 equals 12. Here you have 3 rows, so 3 rows. 3 times 4 equals 12. 12 plus 12 equals 24. So 6 times 4 equals 24. This talk math page is not in your book, but let's think about this. Explain how knowing 2 times 7 can help you find 4 times 7. So I know 2 times 7 is 14. So I add 14 and 14, which equals 28. So 2 times 7 plus 2 times 7 equals 4 times 7. So 4 times 7 is 28. Now we're on independent practice, page 385. Double a known fact to find each product. draw and label an array. On problem number 2, we're going to decompose the 8. So you'll draw 4 rows with 4 in each row. And next to it, you'll write 4 times 4 equals 16. You'll draw another array of 4 rows of 4. You'll write another multiplication sentence, 4 times 4 equals 16. 16 plus 16 equals 32. So 8 times 4 equals 32. Over here, when you have 5 times 4, you cannot decompose 5. So we'll decompose 4 instead. So you'll draw 5 rows of 2, and you'll write 5 times 2 is 10. You'll draw another array of 5 rows of 2, and write 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 10 equals 20. So 5 times 4 is 20. And here are your arrays. For numbers 6, 7, 8, and 9, we're going to double a known fact. Here we're going to decompose the number 4. 7 times 2 equals 14, plus 7 times 2 equals 14. 14 plus 14 is 28. The unknown is 28. Here again, we're going to decompose the 4 because 9 is an odd number. We'll say 9 times 2 equals 18, plus 9 times 2 equals 18. 18 plus 18 equals 36. So the unknown is 36. On number 8, you have 4 times 4. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Number 9, you have 4 times 10. Now to me, you could decompose the 4 or the 10. I always find it's easier to work with a 10. So I'm going to say 2 times 10 is 20, plus 2 times 10 is 20. 4 times 10 is 40, because 20 plus 20 is 40. Problem solving number 10. The first thing we should do is read the problem through one time. The library offers 4 activities on Saturday. Each activity table has room for 10 children. How many children can take part in the activities? Write a multiplication sentence to solve. So you have 10 children times 4 activities. 10 times 4 is 40, or 40 children. Problem solving number 11. This is tricky, and it's a multi-step problem. But first, let's read it. Mitch bought 4 bottles of suntan lotion for $6 each. Later, the lotion went on sale for $4 each. How many more bottles could he have bought for the same amount of money if he waited for the sale? So first we're going to find out he bought 4 bottles at $6 each. So 4 times $6 equals $24. Later the lotion went on sale for $4. So 4 bottles times $4 equals $16. If you take, when it says how many more, 24 minus 16, you'll get $8. So if they're $4 each, he can buy 2 more bottles. Number 12, use number sense. Look at the multiplication table. Circle the 2 numbers that represent the product of 4 and 10. Write this product as a sum of 2 equal addends. So go along the 4 line. 4 times 10 is 40. You can circle that. Go along the 10 line, 10 times 4 equals 40. You can circle that. Write this product as a sum of two equal addends. So if your sum or answer is 40, what number can you add to itself that would get you 40? And that would be 20 plus 20 equals 40. Can the product of 4 and any number always be written as a sum of two equal addends? Explain. Let's look at the 4 line. 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Those numbers are all even, and an even number can always be written as a sum of two equal addends. You will notice that the book has circled 8 times 5, the 40 there. Since they were talking about 4 and 10, I really think it should be 4 times 10 and 10 times 4, and not this one here. Building on the essential question, what is one strategy I could use to multiply by 4? For what other numbers could I use a similar strategy? Explain. Well, certainly for multiplying by 4, you can decompose 4 into 2 times the other number plus 2 times the other number. So you could double a known fact to multiply by 4. You could double a known fact twice to multiply by 8. Now we're on the My Homework section. Always take some time to look at the homework helper that's on your page but not on my screen, so that you can see how they have decomposed 4 times 7 into 2 times 7 plus 2 times 7. That will help you as we move on through this homework assignment. So, number 1, double a known fact to find the product. Label the array and complete the number sentence. So how many do you have in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to put 5 up here. And how many rows do you have? 1, 2. So you're going to put 2 here. 2 times 5 equals 10. Here you have 2 rows. So you have 2 rows times 5 in each row. 2 times 5 equals 10. And then you have here 10 plus 10 equals 20. So 4 times 5 equals 20. Number 2, double a known fact to find the product. Label the array and complete the number sentence. So here you have 3 times 4. You cannot decompose 3, so you have to decompose 4 instead. So you're going to have 3 rows of 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. Here you have 3 rows of 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. So 3 times 4 equals 12. Here we have my homework, numbers 3 and 4. And it says to double a known fact, to find each product, draw and label an array. So we're going to decompose 4. So we're going to have 6 rows of 2. And you can write 6 times 2 equals 12. You'll draw another array of 6 times 2, 6 rows of 2, and write 6 times 2 equals 12. And 12 plus 12 equals 24. Here you have 4 times 8. We're going to decompose the 4. We're going to make 2 rows of 8 and say 2 times 8 equals 16. We're going to make another array of 2 rows of 8 and write 2 times 8 equals 16. And 16 plus 16 equals 32. My homework numbers 5 and 6. Find each unknown, double a known fact. You don't have to draw an array here. We're going to decompose 4 because 9 is an odd number. So we're going to say 9 times 2 equals 18, plus 9 times 2 equals 18. 18 plus 18 equals 36. Here we're going to say 2 times 4 equals 8, plus 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. Number 7, Model Math. Melissa owns 4 sets of jewelry. Each set contains 2 earrings, 1 necklace, 1 bracelet, and 1 ring. How many pieces of jewelry does Melissa have altogether? Write a multiplication sentence. Explain how you can double a known fact to find the answer. So we're going to start with 4 sets of jewelry, so 4 times. And how many pieces does she have in each set? 2, 3, 4, 5. She has 5 sets. So your multiplication sentence will be 4 times 5 equals unknown. To double a known fact, we would decompose the 4. 2 times 5 equals 10. 2 times 5 equals 10. 10 times 2 equals 20 pieces. Vocabulary check. Write a definition for the vocabulary words. Known fact. A fact you have memorized. Decompose means to separate a number into 2 equal addends. Test practice. Number 10. There are 4 bird feeders at the park and 3 bird feeders at the school. Each bird feeder has 4 perches. How many birds can use the bird feeders at the same time? So you're going to start with 4 bird feeders times 4. So 4 times 4 equals 16. 3 bird feeders times 4 perches. So 3 times 4 is 12. And when you add 16 and 12, you get 28 birds. It was wonderful doing math with you again today. I look forward to seeing you soon. Test practice. Number 10. There are 4 bird feeders at the park and 3 bird feeders at the school. Each bird feeder has 4 perches. How many birds can use the bird feeders at the same time? So you're going to start with 4 bird feeders times 4. So 4 times 4 equals 16. 3 bird feeders times 4 perches. So 3 times 4 is 12. And when you add 16 and 12, you get 28 birds. It was wonderful doing math with you again today.